Okay, well, time for another spooky university response. And today we're talking about dream interpretations, and I guess dreams specifically. I watched a few videos. Saw a couple people talk about dream interpretation. Really didn't go into much detail, and so I don't think I will either. Never been one of these people to like go and look these things up or uh, these days, as far as dreams go, I don't even remember my dreams. uh, and probably that's a good thing. They've been pretty wacky. uh, I do know that I tend to dream the same dreams over and over again, and to me dreams and dreaming is, it's the same way that when we lay down to sleep, we're re-energizing our body, we're resting our body, getting it ready for whatever's next the next day. And I think the brain does the same thing. The brain reboots and goes through data that we've picked up during the day. Uh, the subconscious goes through things that are on our mind, whether they're bothering us or um, things that we're subconsciously thinking about. And I think especially with dreams that are reoccurring, I sort of have two ideas about this. One is that basically uh, it's trying to tell you something, or it's trying to sort through that information, uh, sort of like trying to uh, cope with it, maybe, or understand it. Um, I think perfect example, and I know Dago Cleo talked about this, and it was flying dreams. And as far as I know, that's probably one of the most common dreams out there, and it generally means you're trying to get away from a situation. And I remember when I was a kid and I used to have flying dreams. Generally, it was because I had a situation in real life that was rough, and I didn't want to deal with it. So, um, yeah, that was generally what when I had those dreams. Um, yeah, but I don't know. It's as much as I like to think of myself as really, I'm interested to the whole mystical side of life and the spiritual side of life. Um, I've never been really one to put a lot of stock into dreams, except for the fact that I do believe that it's just another way that we regenerate. Uh, and Other than that, I don't think you should take a lot of stock. Um, yeah, I mean, there are premonition dreams. Uh, Dave talked about that, and so did Bernie. I used to get those when I was a kid a lot. It kind of made life boring because I knew things that were going to happen. Um, but I think when we're younger that we have greater sensitivity to our environment and to all things that are spiritual or mystical. It's like why people say that children are more attuned to ghosts. And I think that's just because they haven't been jaded by the whole world yet. And I think that's any sort of psychic ability, if you want, that's what you want to call it. is, I think, much stronger that when we're younger, unless we actually try to practice and strengthen those abilities. But anyway, I am diverging. So getting back to dreams, I think generally, yeah, it's just a rebooting thing. It's dealing with issues that we have in real life that we might not even know that we're dealing with. Um, and I have wild dreams sometimes. And a lot of times I was back. I found certain medications that I took gave me really vivid dreams, and of course I'd go to the doctor and say, "Wow, my dreams have gotten really strong," and they're like, just sort of ignore me. And that annoys me. But anyway, yeah, dreams, they're a good thing, I think. And as far as nightmares go, I think it's your level of tolerance. I've had what some people would view as very horrific dreams, but I don't really view them as nightmares. But then I love that sort of thing. So, it's funny because nobody talked about like sexual dreams, which is something that I also um, tend to have a lot, but it's usually when I'm not getting any. Probably it's a subconscious desire to get some, you know. And it's probably another good reason why I don't remember my dreams these days, because it would just torture me. So, anyway, hope everybody's having a great day, and that's my ramblings about dreams. I don't know if it made any sense or not. And this has been a smoking response to Spooky University. If you haven't checked out Spooky University yet, I highly recommend it. She's an interesting lady and has interesting topics. So that's it for me. Have a great day, and sweet dreams.